Hey Google, can you play Minecraft Lo-Fi and it's raining?
Sure, playing everything will be okay. Minecraft music, heavy rain, on YouTube Music.
Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Atlas, hello Morgan, hi Saturn, hi Stringy, hello Lily, hi Hazy, hi. Look at all this cat hair. My cat keeps getting on my table. How's everybody doing today? We're gonna be glazing some fishes first and then we will get on to making worms. Worm time. Hello Thompson family. I'm currently eating a snack. I realized it was way later than I thought it was. So I had to go get a snack. I had to get a snack. Hi Lynx, hello, hello. Ooh, good. I hope you have a wonderful writing session. Hello, hello. I'm eating this from Trader Joe's right now. I was like, I don't think I've eaten anything today. I did have a little sandwich earlier though. I remember now. Funny you ask, Atlas. Funny you ask. Hello, Koala. Hello, Lanes. Hello, hello. Hey, I love that. Unbeknownst to each other. You love when two people are just thinking of you at the same time. Oh, no worries, Lily. Right? Fish and worms on the same day is so funny to me. I was like, well, you know, that's how it is sometimes. Yeah, Atlas, we're gonna be doing lots of Steves. I have to finish all the eyes. You hate bed. But Lily, you gotta do school tomorrow. You have a session. You have things to do, people to see, places to go. And so do I, which is why we gotta finish this today. I have a kitty trying to get in here. Of course, as soon as I start streaming, there's a cat that's losing their absolute marbles to come inside. Oh, she opened the door. Okay. Okay, now I just gotta make this eye match that eye. Let me get a little bit off. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm not gonna be able to read chat super well today. So hopefully I can think of stuff to yap about. Once I do the worms, I will be able to yap a bunch more with y'all. But right now, I have to focus. I gotta lock in. Hi Shahad, hello, hello. Yeah, you hear the cat? She came in to eat. There is one sleeping kitty and one awake kitty. Now, the question is, y'all, how loud is my window unit, my AC? Is it crazy? Your spidey senses were tingling. Welcome. Can you get one for free? Yeah, Amanda. So I do offer lots of free items here. All you have to do is pay me $14.99 every 2.5 minutes. And that unlocks your free whatever you want subscription. So it's just $14.99 every 2 minutes. And I'll give you whatever you want for free. You're not good at going to bed early. Me either, Lily. I totally understand. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is very hot today, so if I don't have the AC on, I wouldn't be able to stream. It would be really, really hot in here. So. So yeah, again, $14.99 every 2 minutes, and you'll never have to pay for anything that I make. You just get it for free. You might have gone to bed at 5 a.m. Your sister says hello, hello, hello. Hi, Kiara. Hello, hello. Hi, Art. I just realized I didn't paint a mouth on the last one. What are those made of? They're ceramic. Hello, squeakers. How are you today? Hello, hello. So they're going in the kiln tonight to get cooked. So small. Oh my goodness. Allie, that's not, is it easy test or how does that work? And is that like easy fix, hard fix? What's the vibe? Fill me in. Yeah, Minecraft sounds. He does certainly seem to resemble Le Poisson Steve, Josh. I think he is a orange fish, and he is an orange fish. It's crazy because when I made Le Poisson Steve stickers, everyone was like, I love that goldfish. And then I made goldfish and everybody was like, I love Le Poisson Steve. What? Thank you. Hey, hey. Hi, TP. We are making worms in a little bit. As you can see. Lots of worms. This one's broken. Don't worry about it. We are replacing him today. But yeah, I need to finish these first and then MRI, CT scans. It would be surgery, but make sure. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Allie. That's what I was thinking. Is that sounded like something that may have a solution, which POTS obviously doesn't. So I am wishing you all of the luck with that and that the outcome is whatever is best for you for that. Glue them together. I will, Lily. I will. Don't worry. He will probably be available as a B grade piece. As a little B grade piece. Yeah, unfortunately I've had so many tests that I spent probably my like junior, senior year of high school and then freshman year of college and then my first year after I dropped out all getting just tons of medical tests done, but I've had medical tests done my entire life trying to figure out like different things were causing different things, right? So I think I'm stuck, you know? Also, the doctor that like put a name on POTS is who diagnosed me, so I think if I trust anybody, it's that guy. Your sister asks for little guy. Hello, Thompson family brother. Hello, fluffy mice. Oh yeah, absolutely, Allie. Absolutely. I am excited for you. And again, regardless of the outcome, we will be here with you. 100%. Little guy. He is here. Yeah, that would be super cute, Morgan. The only thing is I would prefer that there was like a little bit more, or at least a pin, you know, so that way it could be stuck in the ground. I might be able to put like a dowel, like attach a dowel to it, so that way it'll actually stick. But this one, like you would have to push it in, like, you know, and then only the very tail would be popping out of the dirt. I worry about that. Ooh, Ozzy, look at all your French. You think you have an obsession with what, Lily? You bought 3 jelly cats? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness, koala chick. I hate when internet people try to diagnose you with things. Like, there are tests for a reason, and it's because they can't really just guess. Unfortunately, my pots was so by the book that they didn't even have to tilt table me. They just said, "Oh dang, you got it." Oh, you got it. You're giving a presentation art for work, for art, for what? Can I make a bee? I do want to make bees, but not right now. And 2 today, Lily? Oh my goodness. It was a family member. Yeah, koala chick. I don't talk to a lot of my family. You watch my videos sometimes. Thank you so much. I need to focus. So much happening in chat. Work. Ooh. Random thought, any idea the average length of time it takes you to adjust mostly to a plant-based diet? I switched over to mostly plant-based in 1 day. I just full cut myself off, but just check with your doctor if possible. They can give you like a, you know, a little clean bill of health. And then it's definitely important to make sure that you are getting enough protein and stuff. That's why I'm a vegetarian and not a vegan. I needed to still eat some stuff that I was having a hard time collecting totally as a vegan. It's remote, so you can pretend like no one's there. Oh yeah, Art, that sounds perfect. You got this. You got this, you got this. Just pretend like you're yapping with the Discord. You're presenting to the Discord, and everybody's gonna be so chill and cool. You know? I did the big ones off stream, and it was so easy and went like so smooth, and now I'm doing the baby ones and it's awful. Anyways. Hi Plict, how are you? Hello, hello. Ryan, hi. How are you? Did you do any sub work today? Oh, you have it written out so you can read it if you panic. Oh, that's perfect. So links for me, as soon as I cut out meat, I started feeling way better, and it's because my body was having a hard time. Obviously, animal proteins are a little bit more work for your body to digest, and my body pretty much doesn't have more energy to do anything. And so by cutting the animal proteins, specifically like red meat, from my diet, my body had a lot more energy to focus on other things, not just digesting red meat. So I felt a lot better. But again, always best to check with your doctor. I am not a medical professional. Aw, thank you so much, Bianca. I really appreciate that. I yapped again too long, Mamma Mia. A little fish. A little fish. And I eat a little fish. I say I'm a vegetarian, but I'm actually kind of pescatarian. I just eat, I would say I eat like a fish product maybe once a month tops. So I feel weird, like, because if I say I'm a pescatarian, people just assume I eat fish all the time, and I don't like a lot of fish. So I never like to say I'm a pescatarian. Hello, Three Chances. Hello, hello. Yeah, tofu also a great source of protein. There's other things like tempeh and seitan or whatever it's called. There's a lot of like veggies. No worries, Three Chances. No need to apologize. We love a little excitement. Lily, I may have missed your message. Sorry. I'm trying to like lock in on these fishes so that way we can get to making some worms. And it's a little bit time sensitive. If you don't mind sending it again, I would appreciate that. You got an elephant? Good night, Lena. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, if you don't know, I'm Key, and we have a light goal of hitting 100 likes every single stream, so if you don't mind double tapping that heart button or your screen, I would really appreciate it. It just tells YouTube I'm doing a decent job, and you know, maybe they'll keep me around. You haven't found tofu that tastes good. Tofu's like... Tofu is the perfect boat for whatever spices you put on it. It can taste like literally anything. Oh, thank you so much, Rory. That one fish that's haunting your feed. Do you hear the song in your head when you go to sleep? Hey, I love that, Plagues. Yeah, tofu is wonderful. Oh, thank you, Michaela. Tofu's really good in miso soup. Yep, pressing tofu makes a big difference in texture. If texture is a problem, but if flavor is the problem, then you gotta put more spices on it. I put a tofu recipe in the Discord that's like my go-to. I make it all the time. But also I have a lot of really good tofu at restaurants. Sorry, Lena. But he's cute though, right? He is cute though. Pressing tofu is the best excuse to have massive books. It's so funny. Yes, I need this for cooking reasons. Obviously. Obviously. Well, not like it doesn't have to be spicy art, like soy sauce and stuff like that. Nutritional yeast. Garlic. You're streaming on TikTok and the title was an antique dealer answering your questions. And I have 15 people in there and no one would ask questions. No. Yeah, that's why I don't like streaming on TikTok, Ali. I feel like I'm a zoo animal. A zoo animal. Are you howling at the moon? Little lady? Yeah, okay. A fish. Okay, so I've got all of the black done on the fish. So now I can do all of the white, which is exciting. Yeah, she's a yappa. She's a yappa. Look at this sticker I have on my glaze. It's a fat raccoon. It's a fat raccoon. I did not, Lena. I haven't been super aware of life, unfortunately. Your cat can't figure out where the sound was coming from. I'm so sorry about that. Let me show y'all how cute this, like, the fishes look right now. Look. Look at them. A whole school of fishes. You didn't have, oh no, I did see that, Lena. Oh my goodness. More than 12 hours? Oh my goodness. I hope everything's okay, like with the hospitals and everything. Hello, Isabella. Yeah, hi, Fizz. Oh, I knew it was you, Bella. Hi, Waffles. Hello, hello. You hate your teacher. Oh no, what's going on, Fizz? What am I doing right now? Hello, Mofusan Land. um, I am currently painting eyes on little fishes. Painting eyes on fish. I know, I just worried, like, with the whole area out of power, that the generators would have a hard time, like, dealing with that after a while, but... What, ferret? You bought your peanut jelly cat today. It was on hold and you saw elephant jelly cat and you were attached to it because your great grandpa or something like that loved elephants, or great grandma. They only did light critical surgeries and stuff. People were on the trains. Oh, oh no. No. Imagine how scary that would be to be on the trains. Or like, and I don't know if you have any underground, but oh, that would have been horrifying. Some trains weren't evacuated until after midnight. Ugh. My teacher yelled at a guy in my class for defending a girl, and another guy in my class was trying to hit her. All of the teachers, baby the kid, was trying to hit the girl. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fizz. A fish. Because you had to buy him. His name's Smudge. That's an adorable name. An adorable name. Sorry, I'm just organizing some fish over here. He's watching with you right now. Hello, little elephant. What, my love? Why are we yelling? I can let you back out if you want to go back outside. You go back outside? Yeah? Okay, okay. Let me put one more eye on this fish. Let me put one more eye on the fish. Hi Kennedy. Hello, hello. You go outside? Come on. Go outside? Okay. Don't worry guys, she just... Oh, yes ma'am. You can go outside too? Your squeaks aren't coming out very good. What's happening? You go outside? You can go out. Go ahead. Be brave. It's okay. That's catnips. Be brave. Be brave. Okay. We're now catless. The cats are out of the studio officially. Bye, Isabella. Why sad, Mofu? Why? Why sad face, huh? What's going on in that brain of yours? This one's really cute, look. No, Lena, never apologize. Hello, Maria. You need him. And by the way, these are all, I'm just filling pre-orders. These were all available at the last restock on the 19th. So after this, they're gonna go in the kiln, and then they come out, and then they're gonna get glazed, and then they go in the kiln again, and then they'll be sent to their new homes. Hi, Say. Hello, hello. Hi, Kimmy. He would be a great earring, he would, for sure. One of my favorite things to do with the charms like this is put them on hoop earrings at the bottom of a hoop earring. I think it's so cute. Hi, yeah, Kimmy. You changed your profile picture, right? Hello from Ireland. Hello, hello. Squeakers, it's a French meme. A French meme. Debating applying for a co-teaching position in one of my districts, middle school. I should do it. Trepidatious. A big word in chat. A big word in chat. Smudges so... I love that. You have so many exams due, but it's midnight and you're watching an art live stream. The good life. You're just, relaxing your brain a little bit before your big exam. You brought your chicken today to school and people loved him. I'm so excited to hear that, Dawn. I love that. Aw, no worries, Say. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Hi, Cherries. I literally thought about you today. I was like, Cherries is gonna come into stream tonight and be like, where are the whale sharks? I'm so behind on life, So behind on life. I promise, Cherries, I am doing my best. I know that you are not pressuring me, of course, but I want to get them up because I know y'all want them. Watching my live from India. Hello, Nee. Hello, hello. Or Nay, I don't know. Hi, Macy. Is it jewelry or for a mini set? These are for whatever people want to use them for. They're little charms. So they can be used for stitch markers, they can be used for jewelry, they can be used for keychains. Yep, some people are collecting for charm bracelets as well. Have I heard of India before? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. You finished the first hour. Don't be worried. If you felt like you were good, you're good. No, the 3D printer is not on. That's my AC. This is why I've been sweating to death in streams, because it's so darn loud. I can turn it off if y'all hate it or if it's too loud. I have it on like the energy saver mode, so it like gets to temperature and then it stops and it gets hot in here and then it turns back on. But you should keep your, I think if you're, like, for me personally, I cannot pronounce your name because I can't read Russian, but if you're okay with that, you know. Hi, Mr. Fox Art. Hello, hello. Aye, aye, Captain. I am streaming on Thursday, hopefully, assuming that I feel okay and everything, you know? The plan is usually to stream. I just sometimes have health stuff that keeps me from... It's you, dog lover. You changed your profile pic, and do you make Sonic edits now? That's sick. Have a good sleep and good job on your exams. Watching more Gilmore Girls. I love that. Did anyone do anything fun this weekend? Any fun havers? Did we get the Labubus? Yeah, we got, my brother got the first one, but it was a disaster overall. It was a disaster. Hello, Barry Potter, or maybe it is Harry Potter. I can't read the first letter. Mushroom plant stakes, how do you keep them upright? I make everything balance in the kiln. I don't know. I'll have to see a picture of it to know. Otherwise I would not glaze the bottom, like 2 inches or whatever, and then put them in a terracotta pot so that way they're standing up. You got sick for the weekend. Oh no. You went to Comic-Con? I love that. Tell Alaska Comic-Con to invite me. I'll go up there again. I loved Alaska. I'm not ignoring your comments, Nee. What did I ignore? I will happily, if you are gonna accuse me of maybe not reading your comments or something like that, or ignoring you, I can happily put you into purgatory and no one will ever read your comments again. Hey, you didn't get sick. That's great, Mr. Frog. Hi, Lance. Hello, hello. You're... Yes, please, Plicked. I would love to come up to Alaska with stuff. Love, love, love. You went to a cross-stitching retreat? That's awesome. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I'm trying my best, but I really cannot. Oh, no worries. Now Sonic edits. I'm really trying my best. Listen, I do have to do work. Streams don't pay me, so I still have to get stuff done. If I was being paid to read comments, that's all I would do the whole time. But I am not. So I must continue to work. Did anybody else see me write the same thing 4 times? Anybody else in chat? Oh, thank you, Kaya. How long until the paint sets? So, these pieces are quite small, so it's not too long. They should be completely ready to go in the kiln in about an hour, ish. But the body takes a lot longer to dry than the details, which I obviously did before stream, so. Nope, only saw one, no. Right, that's what I thought. They asked if we knew about India. I said, yes, I do. And then I'm pretty sure they said, I hope it's something good. Not like the West likes to portray it. Something along those lines. Which is not a question. Yeah, it's a fish. It's a little fish. See? Oh, he's so fishy. Hello, Mina. Hello, hello. Hello, Mina. Son. Yeah, I don't know, Plicked, like full of vibrancy, color, life, spices. Oh, I want to show y'all, I got new stickers today, or the sticker order came, and I had ordered some extra because I knew that the tariffs were coming and I want to be able to order for a long time. So, one of the stickers I got, look at it. Woo! Very pretty and shiny. Woo. I'm really excited about these. I will list them soon. They'll probably be like $2 or something. I can't keep them much lower than that because all of the credit card and listing fees would make me lose money on them. But yeah, I'm really excited about these. I was worried about doing a square sticker, but I think these are so stinking cute. So I'm really excited about this. Woo! Those are cool. Those are cool. I also got some other stuff, but I can't show y'all yet. I have to send out Sticker Club first. Because one of the stickers is like a bigger version of the sticker that's in Sticker Club. And then I can show y'all these. These are like my most popular 1-inch sticker. I got more of them. Because, yeah, they've run out of stock twice, so I got more. Ooh. So shiny. Oh, there we go. I was like, where's the hollow? But yeah, these are like the most most purchased tiny sticker, so I got more of those. But people have been really loving the 1-inch stickers, so it was important to me to find more. I have food stuck in my throat now. Yes, Nee, I saw all of my ceramics. They're first come, first served during ceramic restocks. Restocks happen once every month and a half, and all items are first come, first served during these restocks. It's important to be right on time because they tend to sell out in about 4 minutes, so. Okay, we can have water time. Hello, my little plants. This is the Midori house, the greenhouse, making you my little plants. And my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. If you have had water, go ahead and grab a sip. But let's get up and do a little stretch. I know you haven't moved in a while. Again, this is the Midori house, the greenhouse. And my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. Totally valid, Lena. If you've noticed that I'm not talking very much, it's because I'm waiting for you to get water. Yes, you. I know you haven't gotten up yet. Come on, let's get some water. How did I start using ceramic clay? During COVID, I was very bored. So before COVID, I was a full-time wedding photographer. And I had a whole bunch of plants. While I was being a wedding photographer, I came home. When I wasn't editing, I was looking at all of my houseplants. And so when COVID happened, I couldn't buy any more pots for my houseplants. So I started making pots out of ceramic clay during COVID because I had access to a kiln and a wheel at that time. And here we are 5 years later. And here we are 5 years later. Lily, same. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, how did that happen? I mean, I used Instacart a lot, but I still do. But I'm like, where did I get ceramic stuff? I don't understand. Nothing was open. Yeah, it's been a long time. Bianca, that's very valid. Ugh, I loved COVID. I was so happy. I mean, I understand that a lot of bad things happened during that time, and it was bad for a lot of people. But for me personally, that was like the best time for me. The best of the best. The world was so quiet. Yeah, my peacetime. I did. I loved lockdown. Yeah, I didn't love COVID. I loved lockdown. I didn't go outside for like 254 days until I had to go to the doctor. Until I had to go to the doctor. I built my studio during the first month of COVID, so that was a lot of fun. And then came to terms with the fact that I'd probably never be a photographer again. Wasn't mad at all. Not having to deal with drunk people and so many weddings where the couples, you know, you could tell that they were going to be divorced within the year or two. Getting away from all of that was awesome. Didn't have any social obligations, which was awesome. No one being like, why aren't you eating anymore? It was wonderful. Oh, that's great, Lena. Yeah, exactly, Art. I think about 70 to 80% of the weddings that I did, I would say that I thought were going to fail within the year. So it wasn't a very good ratio. Key what animal is really easy to doodle? I think, I mean, I would say fish, right? Because I've been doing a lot of fish recently. Bears, I feel like teddy bear vibe. That's an easy one. You can customize them a lot of ways, right? PSA, don't get a respiratory infection during pollen season. Now that, Rio, is a good tip. Uh-oh, Lynx. Different prompt, different prompt. Hurry. Get over it, play video games. I love that flick. As it should be. As it should be. I kind of want to redo the eyes on a couple of these. Just these two, though. Not too many. I don't like how big the whites are on these. So we are going to fix it. Hey, you're getting sunburnt on your back. Ah, oh no. Oh yeah, Lena, my mom has to do that too. The pollen, like being a mask outside has helped with her pollen allergies so much. It's insane. And of course here in Texas, she gets a lot of dirty looks, but she's like, girl, my allergies are bad. I don't know what you want from me. Oh my goodness, Rio. I hope you feel better soon. Hi, Tide. Hello, hello. Hi. You miss me? Yeah. Okay. Welcome back. What's up, Buttercup? What's up, Buttercup? Mommy? I have to take her inside, y'all. I'll be right back. Oh, you want to eat in here? Okay. I got it. I know. We all good or bad? Huh? We all good or bad? Cat cameo. It's just a fun little song, Allie. There's not really anything to get. It's just a cute little song. I'm scraping eyeballs off. What's your favorite lens? I had a couple of super nice lenses. I had like a... Goodness, like my 50... Oof. I have like a 50.8 that was sick. But I used like a 81.2 the most. I only like prime lenses. I didn't really shoot with any zoom lenses. Because the best zoom you have is your feet. That's what I always said. That's what my grandma always said. I'm just kidding. I got my first DSLR when I was 15. I bought it with my own money. I saved up money, and then I had my first business around that age, so I used the money to buy a DSLR, and then I shot my first wedding right before I turned 16. And then I was hired by a company when I was 17, so I shot all by myself. Just by word of mouth from 15 to 17, and then I also added a company into my thing, so that way I had even more. Hi Marcia, hello, hello. Or Betty, hello. Allie is leaving. No, Lily's leaving. I don't know what's happening. I think Lily's going to sleep. Good night, Lily. Have fun at your homeschool thing tomorrow. If anybody's just jumping in, I'm just replacing the eyes on two of the fish. I don't really like the way that they came out, so We're fixing them. Just a quick little touch up. A quick little touch up. Hardly wrote any words, but feel you like volumes. Maybe it's time for a little stretch break. Stretch break links. Or anybody who needs a stretch break, honestly. I feel like I just got my stretch break because I ran inside at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay. Now we wait for them to dry again. I'm a teleporter. Ma'am, that's not very nice. Please don't flick stuff off of my table with your tail. Sad fish. Sad fish. What's up, Lena? What's up, what's up? Also, sorry if I am missing chats. I'm trying to finish this part so that way I can move on to something that I can see a little bit better. See y'all a little itty bitty bit better. Fancy birds on Twitter. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I haven't had Twitter, but I saw them on Threads. You could doodle them? I could. I should do that. Maybe on Thursday we'll do doodles for a little bit. Mini doodle stream. I have these tiny canvases that I really want to use. Maybe we can do little bird portraits. It does not show in chat if you sub, unfortunately. But I would appreciate it if you did. But I would appreciate it. Hello, Zolbox. Hello, hello. Or Soulbox, maybe. Yeah, we can do a bunch of birds. I'm on my bird grind. And then maybe Bird will show up to chat and realize that we're making a bunch of birds. Imagine how excited they would be. Baby fish, big fish. Look how different the sizes are. Baby fish, big fish. Me, 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 me. Thank you so much for subscribing, Marcia. I really appreciate it. Well, we are all done with all the fishies. Let me show you. Just get these a little bit closer. One moment. Look at all of them. I like this one in the front. It's really fat. Wow, look at all them fish. If you look closely, you can also see a spoiler for one of the new stickers, LOL. But look at all of them. They're so cute. Okay. A school of fish. I made a whole school of fish. When's the next restock? I'm hoping for late May. Late May. These pieces that all of those fishes that I was just working on are already sold. So those ones will not be part of the next restock, but the worms that we're about to work on absolutely will be. It's a bunch of like acrylic marker, Posca markers all over my table. Unfortunately. Are they French fish? They might be. They might be French fish. We're having mini snack break again. Many spices on these. We love a good stretch. Okay, so I talked about this very briefly and but I have decided the theme or the like main what I'm making during the May restock is going to be blind boxes. Again, this is May-ish restock. I want to be very proud of this collection. I kind of want to use it as kind of portfolio-esque work. So I'm going to be trying very hard. I always try very hard, but this time I'm going to put me making the things that I actually want to make first versus trying to get them out as quickly as possible for y'all and cutting some stuff that I really want to make. Every single time I come up with ideas, I always start worrying way too much about y'all having to wait any longer, and I end up cutting some of my favorite pieces from restocks because I'm trying to get them done. So for this restock, I'm going to be trying very hard to lock in and get everything that I want done in a timely manner for y'all. But if I do need extra time, I will take that extra time. Again, I am aiming for late May. As you can see, we are doing blind boxes. One of the first blind boxes we are tackling is the worm blind box. So these little worms are plant stakes meant to hang out with your indoor plants, to be a little beneficial bug buddy for your plants so they're not so lonely. As you can see, I have already started working on them. So like this one is this little first guy here with his little jester-esque clown hat. Definitely not more pieces art. This will probably be less pieces. Yeah. Little hat, and then we have the little party hat, a little cowboy hat, a little baseball cap type of hat, And then I want to do a top hat as well as a little straw hat. So, lots of things. Lots and lots of things. And one thing I will say is I did have a restock April 19th, which was about a month or a little less than a month after the last restock. So I've been pumping out pieces for so long. So I need to do something cool. Otherwise, I will cry and quit. My like goal is 100 likes every single stream. Oh, I see that my cat took away my thing. Hi, I'm Key, and my like goal is currently 100 likes. We try to hit 100 likes every single stream. We've had a ton of people in and out of stream today, but for some reason, we're only at 55 likes. I guess I'm bad at my job. Itty bitty hat charms, that would be so stinking cute. That would be so stinking cute. So let me grab some clay. My goal is to have 2 of every single little worm for the blind boxes. I'm not going for anything crazy. I'm not going to be trying to make like 7,000 worms or something. I am just a human person. But bye Soulbox or Zolbox. Bye bye. Unfortunately, there will not be a fedora. I have been miladied one too many times in my life. Hi, Nikita. Hello, hello. Oh no, issues with your internet. So we might do this mathematically. We're gonna find out. I hate making snakes of clay. It's like my least favorite thing in the world to do. Y'all, let me tell you this story. I think the odds of it getting to the person are nearly impossible when I speak of my lady issue. Okay, this is too big, so we're probably gonna need this size maybe. So I went to the garden center with my mom on, I don't remember what day, whatever, it doesn't matter. And a guy comes up and he's like, hey, what are y'all looking for? What can I help you with? Are we looking for pretty smells? Are we looking for pretty sights? What's the vibe? What are we thinking about? And I go, life. Because he's really going for it. So I'm like, I'm going for it. And then he's like, oh, I like that. Insightful. I'm going to need a lot more to drink if we're going to talk about life. That's a lot to cover. I have a philosophy major, but I also know a lot about plants. And I'm like, okay. And that's fine, like whatever. High energy, good for you. So I then, we're just like looking at plants, blah, blah, blah. I have a question I was gonna ask him, but he just kept talking over, like he just kept yapping. Like we've never seen plants before, which I guess you don't know. And I mentioned to my mom, hey, what if we did an entire pollinator garden instead of trying to plant fancy for the project that she's doing? And then he's like, do you have permission to plant like whatever you want? And I'm like, yeah. What? Why would I be saying? Anyways, and I'm like, in my yard, we planted entirely a pollinator garden. And he's like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you mean like native plants? Obviously, Sherlock, I mean native plants, right? Duh. And so then, you know, we continue shopping and he's talking to my mom and they figure out what plant she needs. And then he's walking by me and he puts his hand up for like a high five. And I don't like touching people, but I'm like, get this guy out of my space. So I give him the like lightest high five, but when I'm about right here, he goes, hit me as hard as you can. And I stop and I was like I touch his hand at the same as soon as he says as hard as you can, right? And I'm like, what? And he's like, hit me as hard as you can. Okay, so it's my mom, me, this guy. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hit you as hard as I can. I'm gonna hurt you. And by that I meant I'm going to hurt you. What are you saying? And he's like, yeah, I would like that. He's like, you have permission. Hit me as hard as you can. Sir, we are in the garden center. My mom is right there. Are you good? Are you good, sir? Anyways. So yeah, no fedoras. He wasn't wearing a fedora, but he could have been. Hit me as hard as you can. Sir, please back up. What are you saying right now? What are the words coming out of your mouth? So if you're wondering why I loved lockdown, now you know. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Seatam, exactly. Might as well. No, but I have been miladied at like Micro Center and also at conventions. So. Sir, this is a Chili's. Yeah. Anyways, that happened to me this weekend, so that was fun. That's what happens when I don't stream. 13 grams. I see. My Micro Center's the worst. Sorry to the men in chat, but you're all weird. Speaking of weird men, Bunny's just walked in. You gotta get a fedora now, so you can rewrite the fedora history. Oh, Rio, I'm so sorry. Hi, Beans. Hello, Reese. Hello, hello. 17. Hi, Jack. Hello, hello. I was just telling a story about the weird interaction I had in person. So it was about a weird man. Jack, if you just need any life tips, I highly suggest not telling a random stranger to hit you as hard as you can, as hard as they can, next to their mom in public, or ever, just ever. Don't ever do that. You can be as weird as you want with yourself. Just don't be weird to women in public. That's what we're talking about. Weird guys, awesome. Weird guys, 2 girls, bad. Hence the sum. Look at this tiny worm. He's so small. Your foot just cramped. No. That's the worst. Do you have a banana to eat to get some extra potassium? Yeah, a worm. This one's little, but I'll probably still make him into something. I do have some hatless worms as well, so maybe he'll just be a little hatless worm. You just watched Epic the Musical like 2 weeks ago and you'll never recover. Very valid. No banana? Oh. Milkweed also got lantana and my spice bush bought. Just gotta pick it up from one nursery in the area that has any. What color milkweed is your native milkweed, Rio? I found out that mine is white and I was like, huh? I didn't even know that existed. You know what foot cramps tell me? One, y'all aren't hydrated enough, so you know what that means. Hello, my little plants. This is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. If you have water, why don't you go ahead and take a little sip? But I know that means you probably haven't moved in a while. So let's get up and go ahead and do a little stretch. Again, this is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, let's go ahead and do that. Also, if you're hanging out in chat and you don't mind giving the stream a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate it. It just tells YouTube that I'm doing a decent job and, you know, maybe they'll keep me around a little bit, which I would highly appreciate. Hi, Suri. Hello, hello. You're an artist too. I love that. What do you do, Masya? What do you do? What do you do? A painting. You paint and sculpt. I love that. You rewatched my stream last night? Hey, I love that. Yeah, if you ever rewatch VODs or watch VODs for the first time, please feel free to yap in the comments just like you would normally. I mentioned this briefly last stream, but watching the VOD really does help out. It makes the big man YouTube give me money, which I highly appreciate. So any interactions with old VODs and stuff like that is wonderful. Red hibiscus whose location is to be determined. Acrylic. Love that. Aw, thank you, I'm emo. I love your little icon. I love that little duck. It's a cutie patootie. A cutie patootie. No fighting, Jack. He's just encouraging me to make better worms. Because you're spamming, Jack. Spamming is actually also really good for the channel. It's just annoying for reading. What part of the worms? I'm making the main part first, and then I will make all the little hat attachments. So there's one. Wow, we're doing new worms. We're doing new worms. We're gonna do top hats and straw hats today first. I'm really Making logs is like my least favorite thing to do. Guys, if y'all don't like the spamming, just block them. I don't mind. Like I said, it is good for the channel. As annoying as it is. Y'all are all upset and I don't care, so. No, Ryan, you got this. Hey, if they say yes, wonderful new opportunity. If they say no, you're gonna find an even better opportunity. Sorry, please. Matsuya, why are you questioning Lena? Lena's a perfect little angel. What's going on? We need more teachers. We do need more teachers. My art teacher video is currently like going viral. So I have a lot of angry people in my comments, which is really funny. Oh, thank you, Brandy. But Ryan, maybe they are what you need, you know? Behavior problems always have roots. I have cousins who love to preach about, you know, all kinds of stuff. And they're both teachers. One of them got put in a school that's like relatively rough. And I was like, and they left. And I was just like, you're always preaching, but when it comes to doing the work, you don't want to do the work. Sometimes I think, you know, those kids really just need somebody who cares, who has the capacity to listen, to care. Obviously, there are some kids who can't be helped by just a teacher, but you have been nothing but kind and wonderful here, and maybe you're that light that those kids need to see, you know? You know? I could say the same about you, little son of a guns. Y'all got some behavioral issues. Hi, Lytris. Hello. Also, sometimes you just end up with a life experience that you get to talk about later. You're like, remember that one time where I did that one thing? You know? If we just sat around doing happy, comfy things all the time, we never have funny stories. Like, did I want to go to a garden center and pick out plants that day? No, not really. I kind of wanted to work. But I said, you know what? Nah, let me go with my mom to this garden center. And I wouldn't have been able to tell you about the weird garden center guy that I encountered if I didn't go, you know? Obviously, a job is way more of a commitment than going to the garden center, but... Hey, Illumination, hi. Ryan, I'm glad that you're picking up what I'm badly saying. You're charging your ultimate attack? Oh no. I look forward to it, Jack. We are all cheering you on, Ryan, whatever you decide. Lytris, we're just talking about Ryan has a job opportunity and they're unsure if they should take it or not. So we were yapping about that. Valid, clicked valid. Chai latte. Mmm, that sounds yummy. Hey. We got lots of worms from Jack. Thank you for the worms, Jack. Cheering me on. We're cheering Ryan on via words, and we're cheering me on via worm emotes. You want to be a kid again? I think that's valid. Sometimes you do just want to be a kid again. I'm giving the worm his little worm details, by the way. Aw, Brandy, I'm so glad you are enjoying it. A worm. A worm. You got this, Lynx. You got this, you got this. Take a roll around in the grass. I would if I wasn't so allergic to the outside, I tell you what. So if you're not allergic to grass and you can roll around in it, go roll around in the grass for me. Roll down a little hill if you can find one. I've never gotten to experience that. I'd have to be like bubble wrapped. I'd have to be completely bubble wrapped. Yeah, that's this part right here. I just paint it different. On real earthworms, they're not really that thick. Or at least the earthworms I have around my house, they aren't, so we're not doing it. And they're getting eyes, even though they don't have eyes, and their hats are technically on their mouths. Rolling down the hill is always so fire. I've never been able to do that. Roll around on the floor indoors, also can't do that. Unless the entire house has just been very cleaned. Bye, Masya. Thank you for hanging out on chat. I hope you had a good time. Are you scared of bugs, Lena? I have held many a worm in my life. Sometime when I was young, it used to be while I was fishing, and then as I got older, it became because I was gardening. I love laying in the dirt. I mean, I also gardened when I was a baby, but just find them disgusting. Mamma mia, the poor little babies. They're just trying to keep the soil nice and fresh. Oh, Illumination, I'm sorry to hear that. You used to be scared of them? My favorite type of bug, I love dung beetles. I think they're so silly. I love isopods. I keep isopods. I love jumping spiders. Also have kept jumping spiders. But I love beetles. I think they're sick, and I love that they outnumber us. Plick, did you know that earthworms are invasive? Most earthworms are invasive to North America. LOL. They are not native. You cannot stand them touching you. Oh, I love bug. I love bug. Bugs are so good for us. And when they're bad, you have to mush them, and then it's sad. They don't do anything good for the cycle of life is the craziest thing you've ever said in my chat, Lena. the craziest thing. We would literally die. If all of the bugs disappeared, we would die tomorrow. Maybe, if we're lucky. It would probably be faster than that. We do have native bees, just not the bumblebee that most people think of is not native to a lot of parts. There are 100 types of bees that are native to my area. Flies and mosquitoes are absolutely massive pollinators. Hope this helps. Yeah. Y'all know that only female, if you've ever been bit by a mosquito, it was a female. Females need human blood for protein, so that way they can make eggs. Fun fact, I have not eaten a cricket, but many of my friends and family have, from like flavored ones, like from the museum. Cicadas taste like mushrooms? I can imagine that. That makes sense. Brandy, I'm from Houston. I know a June bug. We've talked about June bugs before in this chat because I was yapping about magnolia trees. Yeah, like just it's like a blood volume, blood temperature thing. You're probably just cooler than most people. Pig eyeball. Oh my goodness. You're from Dallas. Love that. I'd love to do a show in Dallas one day. And your smell is affected by your blood volume and heat. And if you have less blood volume, you have less heat. And if you have less heat, you have less stink. Oh no, Jane. You want McDonald's? What do you get from McDonald's? What's everybody's go-to McDonald's order? Mine is nothing, haven't been there in like 10 years. But I know that y'all all still get McDonald's because I've also talked about this in chat before. But I didn't ask what order y'all got. I gotta know what keeps y'all coming to McDonald's. Hash brown. That's a good answer. Happy Meal. Which Happy Meal though, Lena? What does Spain still have the basic like nugget or burger options? $5 meal deal for like the one time a year ago you were forced by your brothers. Chicken nuggets. Not a big McDonald's fan. Yeah, I don't eat it either. Fries. I found out the fries weren't vegetarian and never ate there again. Hi, Ghost Bell. Hello, hello. Strawberry cream pie. I didn't even know they had that. They have chicken nuggets at Taco Bell. Oh my goodness. You had the worst day ever. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. And that makes the soap easier to come out. Illumination looking out for their colleagues. I don't think McDonald's ever brought over my usual order from when I was in Japan. They had a really good chocolate croissant. I've heard that, Rio, that the chocolate croissant was really good in Japan. Yeah, me too, Lings. No Mickey D's for you either. Happy Meal's £4 or €4. It comes with a mini McFlurry and a toy. Okay, see, that makes sense that you go. Ah, it's limited. I see. I see, I see. Mostly for you. But you're like kind of caring for your coworkers. Some kid asked you if you were a furry because that's what you were drawing. Husker dust stuff. I have no idea what you're saying, Ghostbell, but I'm sorry that it was distressing to you. If you're having a hard time, they probably are too. For sure. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. They think with their heart. Oh yeah, for sure, Lena. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I've never been to the US, but I have no doubts. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You hate being 13. I'm sorry. One day, I know everybody I'm sure says this to you, but one day you're gonna miss being 13. We literally had people in chat today saying they missed when they were a kid. Octopi have 3 hearts. In chat this very day saying they wish they were a kid. You love your son doing laundry. A rock just fell out of his pocket. He still collects rocks at 13. I love collecting rocks. If I find a good rock, I'm still taking it for sure. Click, that's insane of you. You wish you were a kid with no responsibilities? Yeah. Yeah, morning glories. We keep our morning glories as well, Rio. They're like annoying, obviously, because they grow like crazy, but we are keeping ours. Cold drinks don't cost it. Correct. Correct. I love snails, Lena. They are so stinking cute. But most of them also not native to where I live, unfortunately. Unfortunately. You have to go. Oh no, Ice Cream Jack. Thank you so much for hanging out and throwing all of those worms in the chat. I really appreciate you. And I hope you had a good time while you were here. Hi, Isabella. Hello, hello. Rio, maybe it's just here in Texas, but they grow like crazy. Like they choke out all of our other plants, which is a little unfortunate. Like they are the top dog for sure. You have another vine that beats them, yeah. Yeah, no, the morning glories here are like insane for sure. Like absolutely on everything always. I love them, but yeah, they're crazy. Oh, okay, bye Isabella. Do you get moon flowers? Is related to morning glory? I don't think so, Squeakers. I don't know. I have to look it up. Really sick at the moment because you were sleep goodness gracious, deprived all week. Brother stays up until 5 a.m. with the lights on. Oh no. And they keep blaming the cold stuff you drank. No. No, no, no. It's bad to drink cold stuff in the winter for your digestive system, but that's about it. As far as I know, it's not the winter where you live. Unless I don't know geography or life. Oh yeah, absolutely, Lena. That was also what my brother was taught. I was more of a psychological warfare type girly. Not like I don't know, I never really had too many issues. Luckily. With humans. I have too many young people in chat to talk about how I was in school. I don't want to encourage my behavior. Oh, Lychus, I'm sorry to hear that. Lena's like, no, I still got in trouble. I'd love to hear that, Lychus. That's the thing, we don't even have winter. I know, that's what I thought, but I was like, maybe. But maybe. Bunnies is over here freaking sighing and stuff, like his world's all terrible. Over here freaking huffing and puffing.
I just heard like a high-pitched breathing sound, like
snoring it while awake. Yeah, Illumination, you're not gonna get sick from a cold drink, I promise. I promise. I'm so bad at this. Yeah. Lack of sleep will absolutely knock you out. Sleep is so important. Sleep and water. So hydration, sleep, biggest things you can do for your health overall for sure. I just realized one of my plants is about to flower. I'll have to show y'all when it does. Also, I think my other plant needs watered quite badly. I realized... Confiscate the bulbs. You won't be sleeping tonight. No! If you, go on a big walk, Art, will that help? To, regulate your nervous system? What hats are we giving the worms? I'm hoping to do, some top hats and a little straw hats. Hopefully. Lena, it's time to go to sleep. You'll just be more tired. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, yes. Jane, look up String of Hearts. It's a succulent-like plant native to South Africa. It technically would prefer to grow along rocky paths or mountainsides, so it's used to very little soil, also very little water, obviously. Super easy to grow, and most people grow it as a trailing plant, which it doesn't mind. A lot of plants that people allow to trail really want to grow up a tree, like a pothos, for example, or a philodendron like Brazil, or a Hartley philodendron. All of those want to grow up trees. And so the leaves get smaller and smaller and smaller as they struggle to find a tree to climb up. But string of hearts are actually used to being on the ground, so their leaves really don't decrease in size the longer the vines get. Super easy, super hardy, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful plant. I have so many of them. Oh, you took a big nap today? Yeah, that'll keep me up till like 4 a.m. if I sleep during the day. Cons of being unemployed. No. Yeah, Rio, I actually started by making houseplant trellises. Fun fact. That's what I used to sell for the Midori house. If you scroll all the way down on my profile on Instagram, you'll see them. Hey, Nayla. Hello, hello. Nayla. It's Nayla. I always question myself. I'll get a name right on the first time, and then I question myself. I'm like, but was it the other way? No, it's Nayla, because you're like the girl that I knew way back when. Same name. You survived the standardized testing. Congratulations. I'm so glad to hear that. Have you got your results back, or do you need to wait a little bit before that happens? How does that work nowadays? They're just there. Birds. It's from the birds. Burbs. You have to wait until the end of first semester next year for results. Oh. That's so long, Nayla. I can't believe that. Hello, Alex. Yeah, Lytris, I'm trying to keep up, but I didn't read, I think, part of something, so I'm letting chat do the yapping. I seem to have missed something, and I'm covered in clay, so I can't scroll on my phone anymore. Hey, Rio, we've had our first couple hummingbirds, and it's so exciting. Ooh, Lytris, how do you feel that they've been going? Are you happy with them? Do you wish it was different? What's the vibe? Oh, thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate that. An internship with the botanical garden seems so cool. I hope you get that. I hope you get it. Your internet is bad today. Oh no, I hope it's not my internet. I know somebody earlier was saying that it was lagging. Nayla, you sound so cool. You sound so cool. I feel good, but your doctor told you to take them in the morning because they energy boost, but the bottle says side effects include drowsiness. Yeah, that's definitely an ask the doctor situation. I hate when meds are like that. You think you feel more drowsy when you take them, but sometimes it's hard to tell. Very valid. I am crossing my fingers for you, Nayla. That sounds like an awesome experience and a really fun opportunity. So I hope you did wonderful on your science test. Your cat needs a bath. Uh-oh. That does not seem good. Bathing cats is never fun. Oh my goodness, Mila. Oh, Florida is, you know, they're doing their best, I guess. Maybe because most provolone is smoked? I don't know. That's crazy. You're gonna have to taste it and give us a report. Good night, Lena. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm glad you had a good time in chat. Sleep well. Yeah, don't forget to like. You heard Lena here say it here first. Again, we have a like goal of hitting 100 likes every single stream. It just tells YouTube I'm doing a decent job, so I'd really, really appreciate it. I hope so too, Illumination. I really hope you get to stay as well. Just keep doing your best, and I'm sure you got this. Hi, Cloudy. Hello, hello. I like the joke, Nitrous. Not smoked. He hasn't smoked yet. He's just a baby. He's just a baby cheese. You're failing math and language and reading arts. Alex, what are you doing in school? Cloudy, I always suggest starting with air dry clay if that's something that you're interested in. It can give you a really good idea of if you actually like making stuff with clay. And also, I know a lot of people sell their air dry clay stuff to save up for kilns, so it's always a good option. Hi, Osha. Hello, hello. Asha, maybe? Is it Osha or Asha? Which one is it? You pay attention, but you think you're dyslexic. I feel like school nowadays, as long as you are doing your homework and taking tests, it's very hard to fail. And most schools have testing for dyslexia, no? Alex, what's going on? What's going on? Hi, Boo. Hello, hello. Your creativity is done for the day? Creativity never stops. It never stops. Not yours? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your area doesn't either. How interesting. I feel like here in Texas, they have to, the teachers are like required by law to, like, if they have a suspicion that a child may be dyslexic, have to report that so they can be checked. Your neck brace is off and you only have a sprained foot. Almost done with your healing. That's excellent, Boo. I'm so excited. Good job. Good job getting all healing. Maya, I'm making worms. Worms. Hi, Taya. Hello, hello. What do you mean teach you, Cloudy? I don't know what you... All of my videos show you exactly how I make stuff. I don't hide anything. I'm just rolling out clay right now to be a little guy. Worms! Worms, worms, worms. We got a little guy. Thank you so much to everybody who's hit that thumbs up button. I super appreciate y'all. A clown hat? We already have one with a clown hat. We got this hat and we have a party hat. But we're gonna do more. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to Roblox fan. Happy birthday to Roblox fan. Happy birthday, dear Roblox fan. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, I Kitchen Shovel. I go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you consider that a lot, then yes. If you don't, then no. You accidentally scrolled. Oh no. It is notably different though. How interesting. Oh, I'm so glad, Lumination. I used to make strawberry bunnies way back when. Way back when. Absolutely. I hope you had a wonderful day. And if not, I hope it starts getting better right now. Hi, Fluffy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, fat Fluffy, hello. Aww. Lytris, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm glad other people are enjoying it. That's why there's never too much competition, because most people just give up on their cool ideas, Art. Nah, you absolutely take a breather after something doesn't work how you planned. That's very valid. But I did see a video talking about that the other day and I was like, oh, true. True. I also saw a post on Threads and it was asking, it was like, how do full-time artists actually do it? And then the top response was they have rich husbands. The second response was they have a 9-to-5. And the third response was like, essentially something about like being a Nepo baby. And I was just like, huh? I didn't get any of those three. What the heck? A cute, fat, sleeping unicorn? I don't make horses, unfortunately. So, that's gonna be a no. Hognose snake. That'd be cute. They showcased the sticker in an oven? Oh no. hognose would be super cute. Yeah, no horses. Or retire and do art all day. That's exactly like one of those responses. Like alternately, we become full-time artists because we work for 12 to 14 hours every single day. Alternately. Wow, 5 new worms. Yippee! Good luck with your studying, Alex. Good luck, good luck. Also, you Roblox fan, I hope you have a good study. Good luck. Okay, we have 5 worms. How many do I have right now? 5? Yes, I have 6 technically, but this one's broken, so I need 2 more. I need to make 2 more worms. I need to make, I use an Olympic Hotbox E3K. I also have a larger kiln, I just don't use it. I got distracted and put on sparkly makeup instead of finishing cleaning. Well, Plick, now you have to go somewhere for dinner. To show off. Oh, thank you, Leah. I really appreciate that. Bye, Seri. Good night. Good night. You left, but you came back. Welcome back, Nikita. I'm gonna get some clay. 1 sec. Go get water. Go get water. I'm gonna turn into a waste. Hacha! I'm back. I'm back. Them's the rules. I can't really read it, but y'all can, so I guess that's all that matters. Oh, there's an alarm going off. Oh, it's a phone call. Mamma mia. No, not actual water break. Bunnies was drinking an empty water bottle. Yeah, there's Minecraft music. There's Minecraft music. Could you do like a star with a rainbow coming out of it? Ooh, yeah, definitely. I think rainbow stars are actually on the to-do list for the next restock, so that will be happening. I haven't released everything that I have planned for the next restock, but the members did get to see it on Discord yesterday. But it was like all covered, so you can't really tell. This is Longhorn White by Armadillo Clay Company. I have to look in the stream camera to see how much this stuff weighs. Yeah, all covered. What's my favorite thing I've made? This is Little Guy. He is my OC. He's the first piece I ever pulled out of the kiln and knew that I wasn't going to be able to sell him because he was just too darn perfect. He's pretty much become my mascot. So, yeah. He's just a little guy. That's why his name's Little Guy. His name's a little guy, and he's just a little guy. Thank you. You feel like you saw a certain tic-tac-toe theme? I'm interested to hear what you think. What you think. A princess hat. No worries, Lumination. Hey, we are at 83 likes. Thank you so much to everybody who's given the stream a thumbs up. Bunnies just came in here eating food, knowing good and well that I am hungry as heck and can't eat because I'm streaming. That's really cool, fun and fresh. I told him to go get water. Instead, he goes and gets food so he can eat it in front of my face. Yippee! Oh, I'm so glad, Lumination. Alien stars, planets, and UFOs. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, Nikita. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Yeah. I plan on doing some sort of blind box-esque tic-tac-toe situation, and that's one of the items that is a if I get to it type of deal. But that is the goal. That's the goal, that's the goal. That's probably my most unhinged idea on the board, but I think it'll be really cute. If I can make it work. It's just about making. Oh, you got a call while you were getting food. Do a little flower for little guy. Hi, Jelly. Hello, hello. Were you eeping? I know this is you and Nikita's nap time. my little baby plants have nap time during stream time. I don't know how y'all take naps. Whenever I take naps, I feel sick. They make me sick. You were making lasagna. I made lasagna for the first time a little while back, and it was so good. It was delicious. And I had never done it before, so I was very nervous, but it turned out great. Yeah, naps make me feel heavy. I agree. Bye, Elimination. Have a good day at work, and I hope you start feeling better soon. And you get a little relief from your, bad sleep schedule. Not your fault, of course. Thank you, Leah. I really appreciate that. Nikita, you have no reason to explain. Life comes first always. Oh, I can alternately lightress. I'm excellent at falling asleep whenever. It's probably my top skill. But naps do not help and also make me feel way worse. And then I can't sleep at night. And then it's like, well, good thing I did that. You just gotta get over the I'm so sleepy I could pass out right now. And then eventually you're awake until 3 in the morning and then you sleep all night like a little angel. Like a little baby angel. Yeah, me too, Tam. No naps. Your best nap was on the floor at Epcot? Oh my god. One of the YouTubers I like watching, they often just will like nap at Disney. Like they'll just find a park bench and pass out, and I'm just like, how do you do that? How? Hello, unicorn. Uno unicorn. That's cute. I'm an expert sleeper. It's my top skill. Well, it's not my top skill. Once my brain says it's okay to sleep, then it's my top skill. But if you were to ask me to go to sleep at like 10 p.m. for the whole night, it's Jover. Not happening. Not happening. I really want to finish these worms. Benadryl knocks you out. I can take 2 Benadryl and it does nothing to me. And I have to often take 2 Benadryl because I have allergic reactions to stuff. But my brother also passes out from a single Benadryl. That's crazy. We had like 40 to 50 people in stream earlier the whole time, and this is one of the slowest like days ever, so I guess I'm just extra bored today. Please let me out of purgatory. I think it was last stream we got to 100 so quick. You have a hard time staying awake in the morning, but when it's night, yup, me too. I'm very bad at being awake at the early times. Great at being awake during the sleepy times. Like from 3 to like 11 a.m., I'm getting the best sleep of my life. Thanks, Fat Fluffy Cat. I really appreciate it. Please like the stream chat. It still smells like pizza in here because bunnies came in here eating. Now I just want food. It's my favorite pizza in the whole wide world. Yeah, my doctor told me that it's just my circadian rhythm or whatever, and it's fine, but it is annoying. My like best awake hours are from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. Huh? What kind of sleep schedule is that? Hey, I love that, Ryan. Good job. Whoops. Yeah, Jelly. It is. It is, it is. You love pizza, but you're allergic to tomatoes. No! I love that soupy cat. I don't know if it's true either, but I like the idea. Hello, the kind dino. I love your username. Oh no, Morgan, that's awful. Oh no, oh no. Hey, we're at 85 likes. We're getting so close. Aw, your boyfriend broke up with you. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, on to bigger and better things, right? Hello, Hollow Coffin. Hey, you like worms? I love that. We got a lot. Look at my... Okay, don't... The one is a little grumpy. This is just a doodle, obviously, but here are the hats we're going for. Here are the hats we're going for. Thank you. I'm really excited about them. And they're going to be blind boxes with different little hats, so it should be really fun. Jelly, I put a little sneak peek in the Discord, but it is like mostly covered. It's a secret. I'm gonna like slowly like reveal. So this is one of the reveals, obviously. Thank you, Lynx. The worry worm from SpongeBob. That would be super cute. Don't tell Jelly somebody in chat has a dino name. She's gonna collect them. I'm really glad y'all are excited, or at least pretending to be excited. I was kind of worried y'all would be mad about it. But I really want to do it. I've been wanting to do it for like over a year. So I keep chickening out, but I think this is the time. Peas. Both are more than welcome here. I've got no problems. I am neither, but I got no problems. Thanks, Hollow Coffin. I really appreciate that. It took me months to get Nikita. It's like Christmas. Yeah, I figured if I did like multiple different kinds, there would be one that you would like know, okay, I want something from that. Is it the hope? Is the desire? I will say that I'm keeping all of the secret rares a secret until literally after they're shipped. I probably won't say anything until like quite a while. I don't know, I have to decide on how to do that. But I am very excited. 91 likes. Thank you so much, everybody, for hitting thumbs up on the stream. I super appreciate y'all. Oh, Lytris, it was in the Discord. I did like a like fake reveal. I don't have my iPad, so I can't show y'all, but I doodled up everything that I had planned, and then I in Procreate colored over all of the pieces. So like you could see the worms on the Discord, but I had them completely colored in, so you'd have to guess what hats I was making. It was very much no information. It was information without being information. Yeah, Jelly. I'm definitely gonna have pictures. I also, if I stick to what I want to do, I'm gonna do like how Labubus and other blind boxes come with little cards with art on them. I want to do those as well. So I'll want to show y'all all the art from that as well. And can I make a frog? I've made so many frogs. Look, here's a little frog with a hat. A little frog with a hat. Good night, Lynx. Good night, good night. Bianca, I just kind of mess with all my Procreate brushes until they look like how I want them to. If you go, like, find a brush that you kind of like, and then go on edit, and then just mess around with it, I feel like that's way better than buying brushes, in my personal opinion. Your brother crushed a frog, oh no. Oh, while he was driving recently? Yeah, that happened. When I was young, there's like a lot of frogs by where I lived. And so obviously at night people would run over them because there were so many and they would just be hanging out in the street. And me and my dad would throw their dead, dried up carcasses like frisbees. So we called them fly frogs. Obviously, we were not killing frogs on purpose. They were already dead and out there. But when they dry, they turn into like essentially paper because they got smushed by a car. Oh, Jelly, it's just the markers I use, the Posca markers. I'm just, yeah, Texans, exactly. Sorry, Runaway, I know that's crazy to hear. I can quickly recopy restate the story in case you didn't hear the first part. I grew up living in an area where there were a lot of frogs and they would play in the streets at nighttime, and obviously cars would end up running over them. And so once the frogs were all dry and like paper, literally, my dad would like throw them. We would throw them like frisbees. It was just like a flat frog shaped frisbee. I don't know. Like, we were not purposely squishing frogs. Let me make that very clear. There was just squished frogs on the street. I would never ever squish a frog on purpose. I would cry. I love frogs. That being said, when a flat frog presents itself to you, you can throw it. When a pre-flattened frog presents itself, you pick it up and give it a toss. It will fly. Yeah, exactly. When life gives you squished frogs, you throw them. It's a free frisbee. Yeah, my dad grew up in the country. He also, when we would go to the country, would toss cow patties around like frisbees. So, you know, I don't know. I think a dead squished frog is better than just cow turd. Oh, Hollow Coffin, it was just one of those things that kind of was fact of life because you would so often see the squish frogs. But I also like collected tadpoles and played with frogs. Like, I also really loved frogs. But there are so many frogs, there's only so much a person can do. It happens a lot less. Oh, thanks, Runaway. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Full of life-changing stories. Do you have a different opinion of me now, Plix, because you know that I was throwing frisbee frogs? Yeah, lizards, bugs, earthworms, frogs, tadpoles, crawfish. I used to get like a pool net and go out to the like local water area and scoop up the crawfish from the ditch. And obviously I would be running around barefoot. Running around barefoot, collecting frogs and dirt and stuff. When I would go to my great-grandma's house, I would see how many snails I could collect in a bucket, because for some reason her area had like a bajillion snails. So I would just start collecting snails in buckets. See, Plick knows it's a wild time. You just live in Texas and then you start picking up bugs. collect crickets. Yeah, I always remember like running through the fields trying to collect like grasshoppers and crickets as they jump from your feet when you were coming. Such a good time. You're from Florida. Very valid. I feel like we have similarities. That's because you're from Fort Worth, Jelly. Ain't nothing right about Fort Worth. You found a frog sleeping in the... oh. Yeah, that is where they hide. They're little babies. You've been too scared of bugs. Yeah, luckily neither of my parents were scared of anything, so I never knew to be scared of things. Like, seeing a skink or a snake live was like seeing a Pokemon. I was always so excited. I still get so excited. Let me be completely honest. If I see a skink in real life, my day is made. If I see a snake in real life, everybody's hearing about it. Fireflies? I'd love to see fireflies one day. I'm from the mid-cities. Yeah, throwing jellyfish, another good memory. Getting them back in the water, even though they were probably already dead. It felt right. Yep, exactly, Runaway. My ex is a snake. I love that. Not where I live, Morgan. A skink is like a lizard snake. It's kind of both. It's like a little tiny snake, but it has arms. But in Australia, they're massive. There's blue tongue skinks. But here in Texas, they're tiny. Hi, Ghost Bell. Hello. Yeah, you think it's a snake, but then you're like, oh, you have arms, little guy. Yeah, they're super cool. They eat a lot of snails. Watching a deer play with the fireflies, that sounds incredible. Yeah, little arms. They got little arms and little legs. Hey, Runaway, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Lumination got it. Oh, that's wonderful. Runaway, I know you weren't in here when Lumination was in here, but Lumination is awesome, and they're really gonna be so excited about that membership, so thank you so much. Look them up, Jane. They're really, I mean, unless you're scared of snakes, don't look them up, but they're really cute. Uh-oh, Jelly says, Jelly, are you a lizard person? Jelly? Are you hiding something from us? Is that why you're so tiny? No, Runaway. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I am human. Yeah, that's something a lizard person would say. Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Jelly is a jelly. If Jelly watched more anime, I would say she was a slime. Slimes and jellies very similar in anime. No, I just KP actually gifted like 100 members before ever being a member. It was kind of funny because KP realized and they were like, oh, I'm actually not a member myself. I think I also have flowers outside of my house that are taller than me, but sunflowers are just giant. Giant. Nope, everybody can do it. Bye, Hollow. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a yummy dinner. Hey, Runaway. Welcome to Teeny Tiny YouTube Club. If you have a celebrate emote, why don't you go ahead and throw that in the chat? to welcome Runaway to this little community. I'm looking at you, Jelly and Plict. I don't know who else is in here that's a member right now. Maybe Art. Existential crisis? We're not having an existential crisis. We're living for worms currently. Hi, Serby. Hello, hello. Thank you, Lychus. I appreciate you. The Frisbee Frog's convinced. Ah, Jane, yes, also. Thank you so much for throwing those celebrate emotes in chat. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. It was absolutely the Frisbee Frogs. There's way more where that came from. As soon as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, are people going to be frightened by this story? And I was like, eh. It's my childhood. It is what it is. Good night, Lychus. Cats love clay water so much. I don't know, it can't be good for them, but boy, oh boy, do they love it. I always try to keep one clean cup of water on my desk as well as one clay cup, so that way hopefully they drink out of the clean cup. It's okay, Lychus. Get your sleep. Oh no, Ryan. Cheweenies are so cute. They like the water they aren't allowed to drink. Very valid. Hello, Snake. Hi, hi. Snake Paws, what an adorable name. Diary of a Worm? I have not. Squeakers, is it a favorite of yours? So, Runaway, I have to ask, do you make art or are you a singer? I mean, obviously singing is making art. What is the artist part of your name? Hi, Thompson family. Welcome back. Aw, thank you so much, Snake Paws. I really appreciate that. In case anybody's just dropping in, we are making worms right now. These are going to be worms with hats for little blind boxes. So that way they can hang out with your plant friends and, you know, your plants can not feel so lonely not having the beneficial bug buddies that they would have outside in nature. It's silly, but it's fun. Yes, the worms look like my ceramic worms. Oh, I'll have to check that out. I'll see if I can find it on like a whatever, like a digital library. A digital library or something like that. Oh, and I just saw that we are at 91 likes. Thank you so much to everybody for giving the stream a thumbs up. I super appreciate y'all. I'm a little itchy. That Benadryl y'all were talking about earlier is sounding real good. But I hope everybody's been having a good stream. You do make art, but too many types. You crochet, do clay stuff like me, but mainly polymer, suck it air dry, traditional and digital art, and you do sing as well occasionally, but you would never post it. Very valid. I love that. We have so many multi-art people in the community, so you're gonna fit right in. And many more. Love that. Love, love, love. I am also a multimedia loving person, so what is it called? I don't know. I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of. But yeah, welcome to Teeny Tiny YouTube Club and to stream. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 5 p.m. by the way, if anybody is curious about that. I'm obviously known for my ceramic stuff, but I do lots of other things. My art form is looking at y'all with excitement. Perfect, Jelly. Perfect. A Renaissance artist. Yes, I'm going to paint Renaissance worms. I'm going to do an oil painting of Renaissance worms, sitting on their chairs as kings and queens. If worms were the kings and queens, who would their court be? Made up of a dung beetle for a jester, so that way he can roll around little balls of clay and they can watch. Of clay, of poop clay. Multi-hyphenated artist. Yeah, Jelly, you need to be a rich queen so I can live in your basement and make you art. You have an idea and you're like, I want to see a worm with a popsicle as a hat. And I'd be like, okay. And then I go make that. Perfect. Started writing fanfic again. Pride and Prejudice X Final Fantasy is crazy. Hi, Shizuko. Hello, hello. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I'd have a chateau. We're very fancy. I'm really happy with the basement, honestly. A pompous French general. Welcome to the royal court. We have Plict and Jelly reigning as random rich people, random nobility. Can I make you a party hat? Yes, give me 2 seconds. 1, 2, here's your party hat. Oh, you want one for you? Okay, here you go, a party hat. Don't worry, little guy's all dressed up and ready for your party. We have lots of people ready, and little guy is even eating a cake, of course. With a birthday candle just for you. Little guy has his own wing, as he should. We would like a giant marble statue constructed in the middle of the chateau for inspiration. Tanya, hello, hello. I'm very excited right now, Tanya. We are working on the new restock for late-ish May, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited. Do I have blind boxes? Yep, that's what we're working on, is blind boxes right now, actually. And if you're asking if I have other blind boxes, yes, also that. Can I please stream June 16th at 5, please? Is June 16th a Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday? From the... Okay, and Morgan is Transylvanian. Perfect. Hair for the worms. We're doing, These are my first 6 that we're doing. This is the plan. I'm trying to keep it a little bit more limited on the hats. I was gonna go crazy on the hats, but I have plans for other things as well, so this is what we're going for. I did want to do hair, but I think it would have to be like multimedia, like a yarn hair where I'd like stick a ponytail in their head. I'd leave a little hole. I'm not entirely sure how that would work yet. It's Monday. Oh no, not a Monday. I might change my schedule by then, who knows, you know? Thank you, Tanya. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you like them. I've been having a lot of fun making all of the plans for Blind Box May. And entire set of blind boxes. There will be some individual items as well, but the main focus is going to be blind bags. And there will be blind boxes, but there will be blind bags as well. So we're of course going to do like mushrooms, frogs, things like that, if that's something that you've been hoping for. There will probably be chickens again. In purple, it doesn't mean purple, it means green. I've never heard midori be purple. You make little needle felted wigs. Tanya, I might have an idea for not this restock, but another one. It does. Yeah, it means green. It does mean green. Okay, so now we have all of our little worms. I need to make some little bitty hats. I need to make some tiny hats. He just sighed at you. No. Not a sigh. Whenever an animal sighs at you, I feel so bad. They're like, goodness, you couldn't just do your one job. Ooh, water break. Yeah, I am thirsty. Good call. Hello, my little plants. This is the greenhouse, the Midori house, making you my little plants. And my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had water in a while, please get up and grab some water. If you have a water bottle next to you, go ahead and grab a little sip. But I know that probably means that you haven't had anything to drink for a while. And you also haven't stretched for a while. So let's get up, do a little stretch, at least wiggle those wrists, wiggle your ankles. Again, this is the Midori house, the greenhouse, and my only job here is to keep you both happy and hydrated. So if you haven't had oh my goodness, if you haven't had any water in a while, please get up and grab some water. You're currently dyeing your whole head of hair. What color are you dyeing in? Oops. Ugh, resin printers are so stinky. That's why I didn't get one. Scary. Too scary. Did everybody get their water? Brown to fix it? No. You would like to invite my lonely plant to your party? I appreciate that. Brown is your natural color. I see. Yeah, I knew you didn't get water. Plicked and Jelly didn't get water. I know. Do I ever make pins? I do sometimes, not super often though. You just chug some water. Perfect. Soupy gets a gold star today. Absolutely A+ activity. Oh, Ryan. He's a sleepy baby. Bye, squeakers. Next time I'll be live will be Thursday, again at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I will see you then, hopefully. Jelly, it's because you're never drinking water. You refuse to be hydrated. Oh, I'm so glad, Shizu. Alright, thank you so much for the happy poop. I love that little guy. He's so cute. I think I'm probably going to make one top hat, one straw hat, and then I will go eat. I'm quite hungry. I'm starting to bite my cheek because I'm also dehydrated apparently. And I'm like slurring my words because I haven't had enough calories. Hi, call me Snake. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm making little worms. Little bitty worm boys. This one's going to have a top hat. Aw, thank you, Shizu. I really appreciate that. Very kind. Hey, we're at 97 likes also. We are so close. Yeah, we're almost there. Hi, Sergio. Hello, hello. Yes, I drink lots of water, Morgan. I just chugged some when we had water break, when I was quiet for a second. But I'm definitely a little behind. I can tell. I may have been behind earlier in the day while painting all of those orange fish. 98 likes. We are so close. Here's the little top hat. What do we think of the tiny top hat? It's so small. I think this guy would be perfect for it. I'm going to shave off the top of his mouth. Don't look. Love, perfect. Thank you. Dapper, perfect. We love to see it. I don't really love eating. Like, I get really tired when I eat. So if I eat on stream, I get really, really sleepy. Because I'm also doing this. So it's a little bit, I don't know, hard. It's a little bit hard to eat on stream for me. The bee's names. Worm lobotomy. It's technically his mouth, which is even worse, but that's besides the point. Yeah, y'all get to eat dinner watching me, and then I get to go eat dinner while staring at the wall. It's the perfect thing. Aw, it's so quiet. I'm sorry if I'm a little too quiet. I try not to be too quiet, but I think sometimes I back away from the phone too much, and that can make me a little extra quiet. Okay, we have a dapper little guy. A very dapper little... We hit 100. Thank you so much, everybody, for hitting that thumbs up button. I really, really appreciate y'all. Again, those likes really just tell YouTube that I'm doing a decent job, so thank you, everybody who has given the stream a thumbs up today. I really, really appreciate y'all. It means a lot. I really like doing these streams and getting to hang out with y'all, so thank you so much. And like perfect timing, right? Because we're almost done with today's goals. We got all of the fish done. Let me show y'all the fish again in case you weren't here earlier in stream. We did all of this. Well, all of the painting, obviously, not the clay, as they are completely dry, but these are going in the kiln tonight. So we have all of these fishies. So many fish. Look at them. We can make them swim a little bit. They're just bumping into each other though. And then we have all of these worms. So we are doing a good job. Thank you so much, Sergio. I really appreciate that. Yeah, they're real cute. Those are going in the kiln tonight as well. Very exciting. So they'll be in they should be in the mail like Thursday, Friday is the plan right now. If everything goes well and shipping goes smooth and all that. Yeah, run away. A suspiciously orange fish. Yeah, they can be, so I make my charms that size so that way you can use them for pretty much whatever. They can be stitch markers for crochet. They can be earrings, charm bracelet charms. There's a ton of applications for them, so hopefully they find the perfect use. I know a lot of people like using them for like phone charms and things like that as well. But regardless, I just hope that people like them. Okay. I am getting so covered in clay. I'm getting consumed by the clay, y'all. Please help. I am getting covered in clay. Frog keychain? I've done so many frog keychains. There's gonna be frog blind boxes this time. Just little frog guys. I don't think there's gonna be keychains. Whoa. That just made my lights flash. You should give them hats. Frogs with hats. I have done frogs with hats. Did you see the one that I made, Shizu? You buy 1,000 and put them everywhere. Oh yeah, too late for clay crafts, but write down what you want to do and then start them tomorrow. Llamas with hats. I love llamas with hats. That's probably why I love giving animals hats. It's just llamas with hats influencing me subconsciously. So they can call me Snake. I'm gonna leave the bottoms unglazed so they can be wetness meters for sure, just like a chopstick would. You have 6 green frogs, oh my goodness. Six green frogs. You end up giving up. Oh no, Sergio, why? Don't give up. Don't give up. Here's our little straw hat. I'm gonna have to obviously paint it. Is gonna be the biggest indicator that it's a little straw hat, but I don't know if it's too small. No, I think it's cute sized. I think it's cute sized. Well, let me get this scored and then we will put the little hat on. Our final hat. Oh, thank you, Call Me Snake. I really appreciate that. All animals look good in hats. True. Look at his little bitty hat. It kind of looks like a bowler hat. What's the biggest project I've done? I did a Studio Ghibli piece, like a Studio Ghibli Inception piece one time. That was pretty cool. It's like nesting dolls, but Studio Ghibli characters. That's probably the biggest piece. I've also made like a massive mushroom. It was, I think, 9 inches tall or something like that. That's the largest pieces I've done. I typically make tiny things. When I do Mancala sets, they are the most work, for sure. You're back? Lily, why are you back? Is it morning time? What's happening? Or can you not sleep? I have no plans for Kirby Plicht. No plans. So if you are only here for Kirby, I apologize. The fact that I also needed to carve the mushroom out was crazy. Yeah. Thompson family doesn't feel good. I missed something, I think. I had to go to walk to the hospital today because you're sick. Oh no. It's 1:58 a.m. Okay, here are our new hats. Our new hats on our new guys. Look at them. Look at them. We have our little top hat fellow and our little straw hat fellow. Over the years, I can make bigger and bigger ones. Ugh. So much work. Making big spheres by hand is very difficult. If I threw on the wheel, it wouldn't be so bad, but because I don't, that size that I made the largest one is pretty much the biggest size I can do without it being like detrimental to my hands. What should their names be? I don't know. We will decide next stream. Thank you so much for being here. I need to go eat food and drink water and such. I hope you all had a wonderful time. It was so lovely to meet some of you and get to yap with y'all for the first time. Again, I will be live again, not tomorrow, but the next day, Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, I hope you all had a good time. I need to go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Sorry, y'all.